Break the torch. Place a torch. Break the torch. Place a torch. Break the torch. Place a torch. Break the torch. Place the torch. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Voltz Wars, where hopefully today we may actually manage to have our audio synced with our visuals. I am so sorry about the last few minutes of last episode. I have no idea what caused it. Upon realising the issue that had occurred once the video uploaded, I re-rendered that footage twice, not a million times. I'd still be here doing that now, but I re-rendered it twice, changed all manner of setting, and just whatever I did, it just seemed to fall out of sync. And I always, at the start of videos like I just did there, I normally sync it up with for example, options in 3, 2, 1, go, something like that, done 3, 2, 1, go, like that. And that sync was fine. That sync was, as it always is, bang on like ever in that thing, but for some reason, just across the video, it seemed to just fall out, and I have no idea why that was, but hopefully, it won't do it today, because it really isn't a good habit to be getting into. I can only offer my most sincere apologies, but hey-ho, let's crack on. Now, was this torch where that torch was? I have no idea where I got that torch from. I've knocked it off it'll ruin my feng shui in here if I've knocked it off a wall, but I don't think I have. I think that was just a spare one I had. Okay, right, well, we're inside the palace. You may remember this as one of the guest rooms. We're in here because if you remember last episode, we readied the army to march to war. And as such, our king needs to march at the front of the army. And as such, I don't think that really hot pants and a grey vest are very let's get some words out here. It's not a very inspiring sight for a soldier to see his king wearing hot pants and a grey vest marching to war. And so Lucian the blacksmith has designed me some rather lovely, if we can see anything except the inside of my own head, armour! There it is. So this is the king's armour now. It's, between you and me, dear friends, it's just a skin change. I've actually still got the power armor on for obvious reasons. That's because it's the best. But yes, so I'm looking a bit more official on the battlefield now, which is lovely. And I think it is about time we go down, because dawn has risen. We haven't but a moment to lose. So I'm thinking it's about time we head down there. See you later, Jermaine. Hopefully I won't be gone too long. We head down to our very dear soldiers. We can just jump down here. We could have probably just jumped off the side, to be honest, considering we've got our shock absorbers on. But never mind, that's done now. Right, anyway, fare thee well, chaps. Of course, there's no guards in here because they've all been sent to muster. We've mustered the army, and that includes the guards. So we are off to save the frightful 3 that have been taken by those fiendish, currently unknown. We can't just call them the people that may be occult and are wearing black cloaks. That's a bit of a mouthful, but we'll just call them the baddies for now. They've been taken by the baddies, and that's not very good at all. You may notice a hole in there. I've deactivated it for now. The noise was driving me crazy. You may remember a few episodes ago I said what I was going to do with it. Basically, I'm going to attach a switch mechanism to it so we can turn it off when we come to actually record. But for now, we need to be leaving through this gate, don't we? Excuse me. Oh, was there a psycho there? Where's me claw? There's me claw. There was a psycho there. What an unwarranted attack. That was a foul, below-the-belt attack, Mr. Psycho, and I'm very glad you're dead now. Right, anyway, we need to be down here, and actually, we can just jump over here, can't we? My goodness me, there are cows everywhere. Do the cows not respect the fence system, perhaps? Is that what's happening here? Do the cows not follow the rules, do they not? And what on earth is going on in this corner? Oh my giddy hunt. What is this? Well, that's, it's odd. It's very odd. I think we can see Baron Huntley up there. That's where the army's obviously mustered. But, well, in a way, that's the most delicious animal in the world, isn't it? It's a pow. Is it a pow or a kig? I'm not sure, but it's, with that animal, you get your burgers, your steaks, your bacons, your sausages. Oh my good lord, that is a delicious sight. It's actually really rather scary, isn't it? God damn it, cow, stay in your own pen. I have no idea which the cow pen was. I'm assuming it was this one. There's blooming more cows in the pig pen than the cow pen. Unbelievable. Right, anyway, we're not here about cows. I guess as long as the pigs aren't missing out on any food they should be eating, I suppose it's okay. But anyway, now, the soldiers. Ah-ha-ha, they are formed up indeed. Now, I'm going to explain something with the soldiers. You may have noticed the helmets that they used to be wearing. they weren't very good. They didn't look amazing, and there were a few complaints amongst the lads that they were a bit encumbersome, is a good word to describe. They were a bit too big. They didn't offer a crazy amount of visibility, very heavy, very, encumbersome, as I said. So we've designed new helmets, which, as you can see, obviously I'm not insisting that they're worn. If you're on duty in the castle area, then I will insist you wear the helmets, but you know, if we're going out and you don't want to wear a helmet, then that's fine. But these helmets, much more lightweight, much nicer looking, I think. They much more suit the aesthetic of the actual rest of the armor. But this is what we've got as a new helmet. And I think that is a strapping looking soldier. That's a recruiting poster right there for whatever campaign we're going on. So we seem to have some archers. We have come a long way from that first ever parade that I remember. My goodness me, this is fantastic, isn't it? And these guys do look just absolutely raring to go and save some of our lost brethren. Okay, right, so, and anyway, so Lucian, he's the guy that made my armor. Good day, my lord. Glad to see it still fits. Well, it fits. Yes, I haven't eaten 10,000 meals between now and when you gave me the armor, so it does still fit. Thank goodness. Right, so we've got these strapping men. We've got Lucian, I assume. I did request he come along just to keep our equipment at a serviceable... I've forgotten the word there. I was going to say capacity. Serviceable capacity, but that's not right, is it? Serviceable state. Serviceable state. And then we've got Gundir, who I assume is Legoland's assistant. I've been sent to assist you, my lord. I don't think we have spoken since the cave back in the diseased forest. Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. That was a frightful experience, wasn't it? But luckily we all survived there, other than the 4 that went into that tower with me, who unfortunately all perished. But, well, shame they weren't wearing fabulous armor like this. The big old power claw on the back does somewhat ruin it slightly, so we might have to have that equipped. And I've got, yeah, I quite like this armor. Anyway, and then we've got Jarin, hello my lord, and Baron Huntley, the leader. Rate and Ranelagh are going to stay and command the recruits. That's a good idea, right? Anyway, so... Aha, my lord! Ready to move out when you are! Haha! Right, well, shall I address the men? Because look at us all here. We are a absolute force. We are looking like... Well, put it this way. If I was a baddie, we're referring to them now, aren't we? If I was a baddie, I would not like to see what's coming here. So, shall I address the men, shall we? I haven't thought of anything to say, but, well, normally I just blag my way by copying things from Game of Thrones when I have to do speeches, but, I don't know what to say. Oh, well, I've got stage fright up here. The king shouldn't have stage fright. Oh, goodness me. Where's Colin Firth? I need his speaking ability from the king's speech. My friends, as by now you know the situation, some of our dear brethren have been taken by some fiendish baddies. But we've got to think of a better name than baddies to describe this enemy. I don't know what to call them, though. We don't know who they are or what they are. Today... we march, we find them, we kill any baddie we see, and we find our friends and take them back home and then all have lovely medals and a nice feast and whatever. So, oh, I can't think of any Game of Thrones things. That was a rubbish speech. That was a really bad speech, but, oh, let's, oh, I don't know, just cheer. Yeah, now we're all riled up, that's good. I've really got to work on my speeches, don't I? Right, so what I'm thinking we could do, my dear friends, is... if we make a camp near where our old camp was, have a lovely bit of sentry action going on in some watchtowers, we could whip up some watchtowers. We're all equipped with Voltz, aren't we? Yes, we are. So if we get some watchtowers going, Gundir will find out what he needs to find out. We'll go on patrols. We'll look for these baddies. Obviously, we can still, you know, go and get the odd Enderman. If we see an Enderman, we'll certainly get him because we are not completed on our Enderpearl quest. But other than that, I think everything should go rather swimmingly. What could go wrong with our new helmets? I don't know, but well, best of luck, chaps, and we will be back before you know it. I know they said that at the start of the First World War, and that ended up lasting almost 5 years, 4.5 years, or however long it was. But don't worry, let's remain stupidly positive, and we'll go and save everything, and we'll get Ethan and Robin and Doran back. I believe they were the guys that went. Yes, anyway, my friends, I don't know any good speeches. Just ha-ha! Yeah. And that's good enough. My goodness, right. Follow me, chaps, right. Got the armor, got the crown, just need to learn the speeches. It's basically going to turn into the king's speech, because I am rubbish at doing speeches, it seems. Anyway, chaps, let us be off. Well, hello, my friends. We are 2 days into the rescue mission, and do you recognise this area? 'Tis the original camp that us 7 brave fellows originally set up on our Enderman hunting expedition that all went so pear-shaped. Isn't it? Well, it's as it was. We cleaned up the dead bodies and the blood, as you may have noticed. The bodies have been taken over to our new camp, which is over in that direction somewhere. I'll show you in a minute. But they've been taken over there, and Gundir's doing magic stuff on them. I have no idea. It's all very complex what he's doing, but he's trying to find out what he can from what they had on them. Weirdly, they were all here. The bodies were still here, so whoever has taken our friends clearly haven't come to reclaim their dead. The only thing that was here was a couple of weird vulture buzzard things that were gnawing on a corpse. So we've disposed of the 2 corpses that were being eaten, and I think we just threw them in a cave somewhere. But we've then, I think we had 3 or 4 left, or 5, I don't know. But then we took them back to Goldir. Goldir's doing his thing with them. Obviously, the blood has sort of dripped away, which is nice because we don't like seeing blood all over the shop. But yeah, so that's about it. Now, we have discovered some information at this camp. If we were to just come this way, we found ourselves some tracks. Well, the guys that were good at tracking found the tracks. I didn't find the tracks. But if we come this way, the tracks led, if you remember, Merrick was here. Now, the tracks led this way, and then they entered from across the river. So I'm thinking that the guys that went to that snowy biome over there, you may notice the map's all green. That's because I've been messing around with the different settings. And what it's showing at the moment is cave systems. So the greener it is, the brighter it is, the higher up it is, if that makes sense. And the no cave is under there, if I'm making sense with that. Because if you look here, we're standing above the crevice, and there's a big black chute there, and then there's the river there, and I don't know, it's kind of a good idea if we're looking for cave systems. Of course, we remember that other one over there, but then we do have other options as well. I know we're on a rescue mission, but I only just oh, no, that's not where... How do we do it? I've forgotten how we did it. Render type is what we do. I know we're on a rescue mission, but I did start messing around with this. So then we've got surface, the normal one, and we've got biome, which will look at different biomes, which is quite nice. It looks like someone's just done the map on MS Paint or something, doesn't it? Which is quite lovely. But that is all unimportant, my friends. Let's put it back to normal, and I will show you exactly what we found out regarding these tracks. So, the tracks came from over that direction from the snowy biome, which leads us to the suspicion that the guys were spotted on, because remember, we went over to those hills over there, which is where we set up our new camp, and the other 4 went over into that snowy biome. We're thinking they were followed back and then attacked, which is obviously not at all very nice. But from this camp, the miscreants carried our dear brethren in this direction, more or less, round the trees, down here. Bit further this way, up the hill, and then along to about roughly here. And the tracks then just vanished. There was not a hide nor hair of anything. The tracks just, almost as though they just all vanished into thin air. They're just, hello, Mr. Pig. Something's hurt that pig. Who might it have been? Anyway, I dare say some skeleton that's had a pop at a pig isn't important right now. What is important is some pork, actually. Delicious. Thank you, Mr. Pig. We were putting him out of his misery. He was already hurt. But, yeah, so very, very odd. The tracks just disappear here, almost as though someone's, yeah, as they've just vanished. Right, now, you may be able to see in the distance the start of our camp. You may be able to see some watchtowers. So why don't we pop over there? Because we've had a lot of patrols going out. We've been here for 2 days, as I said. We have not yet found anything super good. But we got ourselves a few more ender pearls and stuff. Basically, we set up a very basic camp. We got some watchtowers up and the like. But as it does look like we might be here a little while, we're going to start thinking about making some creature comforts, etc. But what we've got at the moment is some watchtowers and then some tents. And we've set up a few stations everywhere. So there's wood here. We're back at the hunting camp. So let's just pop this way. It's like the way we went that frightful night when it all went pear-shaped. Right, anyway, so if we head this way, right, we can see watchtowers. Now, all these watchtowers are manned. We've got 2 archers in each one, which is fantastic. And we had spare bows. Some of the swordsmen have had to be... Everyone's only got 9 out of 10 health at the moment. I swear I just saw the name tag of another pig that was injured. You poor thing. Oh, well, we've got pork. We don't need more pork. But anyway, so if we come here, welcome to... That watchtower's not manned because it was built too close. But welcome to, or it's that one. I don't know. One of them isn't manned. I think it's that one. But welcome to Base Camp Super Save the People. That's Super Save the People. That's the code for it. So it's pretty nice, to be honest. We've got some guys over here. Gundir's over here cracking on. He's dissecting the remaining bodies that we could find. We have discovered that they are called Endwalkers from what we can figure out. Which, well... It's a name, it doesn't really mean anything. I've never heard of Endwalkers. Apparently Gundir's never heard of Endwalkers either, but at least we can call them something other than baddies now. But anyway, so Nothing unordinary about the two I've gone through. I'm going to have to de-armor. This is so embarrassing that you have to de-armor just to read some blooming text. Nothing unordinary about the two I have gone through so far. Just normal humans. But I'll keep looking for anything I can. Good job, Gundir. Right, well, I dare say that we will find something jolly good. Oh, here's a thing. If you have armor, power armor that has the uphill step assist, and then you take the armor off, you still have the uphill step assist. Nice, isn't it? Right, anyway, we'll just keep the armor off now if we're going to go and speak to other people. So we've got a few people chilling about around the fire, etc. We've got a few people on patrol duties. As we said, the patrols are going out far and wide now. We are scurrying and scourging and looking and inspecting every blade of grass, every leaf for any slight clue as to what's gone on. But as I said, we've not yet found any major success. So, as I said, yeah, we got people rocking around in the fires. Well, not in the fires, but chilling out by the fires, which is all very nice. We've got, I think that's Lucian's area. He's just maintaining a few swords, because I think we did have a sword go a bit rusty. There was some poor weapon maintenance amongst the ranks, so Lucian's had to sort that out, and giving a slap on the wrists to those responsible. But there's tents for the men, as you can see. Lucian's tent's over here, which is, well, it is what it is. He's chilling out by the fire now as well, which is lovely. Spirits are high, I'll be honest. My lord, all equipment is currently serviceable. You'll be pleased to know. I am pleased to know that, but we've, we're all, well, a lot of people on patrol, a lot of people here. We are doing pretty well. How are you holding up, Hadrian? Good stuff, good stuff. Right, so Baron Randall Huntley's over here. We're expanding the patrols each day. That's Baron Huntley's quarters. My tent's pretty lovely as well. So you apparently, Mr. Jarin, or young Jarin, have switched to the spear. I'm only a squire, but I'm so excited and nervous and excited. I suppose, yeah, this is your first time squiring, isn't it? Right, anyway, so finally, we're out, haha, says Baron Huntley. Right, well, we'll do some briefing stuff tonight, Baron Huntley. That'll be nice and fun. But this is my tent, which, well, does the job. Nice and tenty. Beautiful. Delicious, as a matter of fact. Now, that's about it. And there's a man standing there by himself, which is a bit odd. Is he feeling poorly? What's up with you, sir? It's Robert. What's up with you, Robert, my good man? Do you think my brother is still alive, sir? Oh, of course, his brother's been taken. I can go, nah, he dead. Or, yes, I'm sure your brother's alive. I can't stop thinking about what they may be doing to him. Sometimes I wish he was dead after seeing Merrick turn out how he did. What could they be doing to him? It makes me sick. It makes me sick too, sir, but do not worry, we will find him sooner than later. We certainly shall not be leaving here until everyone is accounted for. Thank you, sir. I will kill every single one of these, if that's what it takes to save my brother. Jolly good, sir. That's the attitude I like to see. Right, well, that's the situation at the moment. And then, of course, we've got a big array of watchtowers here. We're expanding into this whole hilly region. I know the immediate camp is set up here, but I'm going to put my armor back on for ease of movement. But we are speeding up along the place over here. We've got watchtowers manned by everyone except, as I said, I think that one, because that one and that one, those two there, sort of cover the viewing arcs of here. Oh yeah, in here we've got a medical bay, which thankfully has not got anyone in it at the moment. Someone did twist their ankle falling in a river. I think someone pushed them in the river. It was all very funny, but yeah, someone had a twisted ankle. But as yet, thankfully, that medical bay has really not been used very much. So yeah, so as I said, we've got guys all the way over here. Apparently, there's a sentry cow over there as well. But lots and lots and lots. If I go on the map, you should be able to see a few more, because we are covering that whole hilly region and that lake area as well, purely because of the fact that it gives us a really, really, really good 360-degree, but very far view of exactly what's going on. And it is possible to get to all of them. It's not the easiest or most accessible thing ever, but we're getting there. We're getting there with the stuff. Anyway, how are we doing, boys? Very good. Very, very good. Lovely. Right. Well, anyway, so we've got those two there. We've got ladders going up here. I'll just go up there, and you can see exactly how far our eyes are reaching. We may as well have the Eye of Sauron, we can see so far. It's really fantastic. Right, anyway, let's pop up here. Man, I could really do with one of those, did we decide to call them kigs or pals? I don't know, but I fancy a pig, or a kig, or a pow. I don't know. But anyway, so as much as there's not, again, now there's a lot of these about, a lot more than you would think is a normal amount, so that could be something. We haven't as yet discovered why, but as you can see, we've got lots of watchtowers all over the place. I'm not going to go by the beaten path. We have got bridges everywhere and all manner of stuff, but hello, but yes, as I said, I've got power armor, so I don't need to worry about it. But that's what we've got going on so far. We are covering that whole circle. Basically, everywhere the lake goes, we've got a watchtower. Let's run round. But that's what we've got going on so far. We, as I said, other than working out exactly what these guys call themselves, and that was because Well, I don't know, Goldie figured it out, but yeah, so we know these guys are Endwalkers. We don't know what an Endwalker is, why they're Endwalking and whatever, but it is very nervous. And Endwalker's got the word end in it, and Merrick was showing some Enderman-like tendencies, wasn't he? Which is a bit nervous, but it's a bit of a pickle here. But anyway, so yeah, so this is what we got going on so far. I dare say we will find something very soon. Spirits are high, as I said. But it's all a bit mysterious. I am really rather worried about what this could mean for the world. We do need to put a stop to this business, this end-walking business, once and for all very soon. But as I said, patrols are going even further. Still lots to find, I dare say. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here for now, my dear friends. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, or comment with what your theories may be, anywhere else we could look, anything else we might look for. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Leave a like and a comment, as always, if you don't mind, because that really helps. Thank you for watching. Really hope to see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.